I often talk about, I'll say to people, what makes your heart pound? Because things that make your heart pound, it's stress, right? And sometimes I think it's also when you start to see things that are just a little out of the ordinary, and you're like, why is that happening? And then, maybe later in the day you see something else, you go, why is that happening? It used to be a whole comedy routine about things that make you go, but when you do that, it means that you're recognizing that this isn't what it's always been, and maybe it's not good, or it's not as good as it could be, which identifies an opportunity again to think about a different way of doing things. And, the other thing along with your heart pounding, and sometimes when, I always think, talk to people around you too, because that'll help you to understand. And, we're talking, you're using a business example today, and of course, that's really what we're focused on, but all the same things apply in your own life as well. You'll recognize that if only I could do this a little bit better, if only I could save time here, if only I could make more over here, if only I could find more of this or do less of that. So sometimes when you talk to others, listen for the words "if only." Because if you say to somebody, how could we make this better? And they go, well, if only on Fridays we could do this. You go, oh, okay, wait a minute. That's interesting, because that's telling me that you've got to the point of actually thinking about the fact that there's probably or might be a better way of doing that. So if only.